Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the all important questions related to the algebra for the SSC board exam 2019. This is based on the Maharashtra State Board and this is the second part. In this video we will discuss about the all concept and important questions about the quadratic equations. Let's proceed. First question, which of the following equation are quadratic equation? First of all, we have to discuss what is meant by the quadratic equation. The general form of the quadratic equation is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In this equation, there are the four terms a, b, c and x. There are four terms in this equation, so it is called as quadratic equation. Quadra means 4. Now, if the equations are in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then this equation is said to be the quadratic equation. For the first equation, 2x square minus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0, this is in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, so this is the quadratic equation. This is the case 1 for the quadratic equation, that is the equation must be in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and second case is that the higher power of the variable x or y is equal to 2, that is the degree of the equation must be 2. So both the cases are follows in the equation 1, so it is the quadratic equation. Now the second, x plus 1 upon x is equal to minus 2. First of all, we have to convert this in the quadratic equation. If it is possible in the form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then it is said to be the quadratic equation. Let's cross multiply. This is x square plus 1 is equal to minus 2x. So x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this form is similar as the x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That's why this is the quadratic equation with the power 2. Now the third one, m cube plus 2m square minus 2 is equal to 2m cube. In the right hand side there are the 3m cube and in the left hand side is m cube. If we adjust this equation, then this becomes 3m cube minus m cube minus 2m square plus 2 is equal to 0. So this becomes the 2m cube minus 2m square plus 2 is equal to 0. In this equation, the higher power of the variable m is 3. So this is not the quadratic equation. Second question, write the given equation in x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 form. In this question, we have to convert the given equations in the standard form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The a, p in bracket 3 plus 6p is equal to minus 5. This is not in the form of x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So we have to put the effort to convert into the x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So multiply p with the bracket. So this becomes the 3p plus 6p square is equal to minus 5. So 6p square plus 3p plus 5 is equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. If we correlate it with the standard form, then a is equal to 6, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 5. Take second question, b, x square minus 9 is equal to 13. So x square is equal to, or x square minus 9 minus 13 is equal to 0. So the equation becomes x square minus, this is 22 is equal to 0, and this is becomes x square plus 0x minus 22 is equal to 0. In this equation, the higher power of the x is 2. That's why this is the quadratic equation. C. 2y is equal to 10 minus y square. This becomes y square plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. This is in the standard form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If we correlated or compare with the x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then we get the a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 20. Question third. 1 root is minus 7 by 5. Find the value of k if the equation 5m square plus 2m plus k is equal to 0. We know that the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. There are the solutions equal to the higher power of the variable. So this equation gives the two values of x because the higher power of the x is 2. So if we calculate the value of x, then we get the x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a. This is the standard form, or we can say this is the formula to calculate the values of x. In this question, given that one root is minus 7 by 5 and find the value of k if the equation 5m square plus 2m plus k is equal to 0. The root of the quadratic equation means the value at which the given equation is satisfied. If there are the two roots and both the root satisfy the given quadratic equation. That's why if given any quadratic root, then if we put this quadratic root into the given equation, gives the satisfying value equals to RHS. So let the one root m is equal to minus 7 by 5. That's why this value satisfy the given equation by putting this value. So the 5 minus 7 by 5 square plus 2 minus 7 by 5 plus k is equal to 0. Now the 5 into minus 7 by 5 whole square means 7 square is 49, 5 square is 25 and plus minus minus. So 2 into 7 is 14 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. Now the 5 is cancelled out 5 times. So 49 minus 14, 49 minus 14 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. Why the 49 minus 5 upon 5? Because the 49 by 5 and minus 14 by 5, the denominator is same. So 49 minus 14 by 5 means equals to 35 upon 5 plus k is equal to 0. That implies that 5 is divide the 35 7 times. So the k is equal to minus 7 and that's the value of k. Solve 5x square minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 by factorization method. For solving the factorization method, what we have to consider, take the given equation 5x square minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now check the value of the coefficient of the x square, that is 5. This multiplied with the constant term minus 1 and this becomes the minus 5. Now factorize the minus 5 in such a way that we can add or subtract these values, we get the middle term, that is minus 4. So minus 5 can be factorized as minus 5 into 1. So minus 5 plus 1 gives the middle term minus 4. So the given equation becomes 5x square minus 5x plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, in this equation, we take common as 5x. So 5x in bracket x minus 1 plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now take the x minus 1 as a common. So 5x plus 1 in bracket x minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get the two roots 5x plus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1 upon 5 or x is equal to 1. This is the process for solving the given quadratic equation by factorization method. Now, obtain the quadratic equation if the roots are minus 3 and minus 7. To form the given quadratic equation, we have to follow one method. Let's take two roots alpha and beta, then the quadratic equation becomes x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation, and this equation follows when the alpha and beta, that is the two roots of the given quadratic equation, are given. So put the values alpha and beta in this equation. The alpha and beta, let alpha is equal to minus 3, beta is equal to minus 7. So put these values in the given equation as x square minus 3 minus 7x plus alpha into beta is minus 3 minus 7 is equal to 0. So this equation becomes the x square minus, and this minus becomes the plus 10x plus 21 is equal to 0. And this is the quadratic equation for the roots minus 3 and minus 7. Next question. Alpha beta are the roots of the y square minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. Find alpha square plus beta square. These are the important questions in the quadratic equation. How we can solve this type of the equation? The alpha and beta are the root of the y square minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. We have to find the alpha square plus beta square. Take the given equation. Given equation is y square minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. Compare it with the standard form. A y square plus by plus c is equal to 0. We get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to minus 7. Now note that if there are alpha and beta be the roots of the given equation, then alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now put the values. Alpha plus beta is equal to b is minus 2, so minus 2, and a is equal to 1. So alpha plus beta is 2. Alpha beta is equal to c by a. C is minus 7 by 1. So minus 7. So we get the alpha plus beta is equal to 2 and alpha beta is equal to minus 7. Now what we will find, how we will find the alpha square plus beta square? Now we know that alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. So by this formula, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Now put this value. Alpha plus beta is equal to 2. So this becomes the 2 square minus 2 times alpha into beta's value is -7. So this is -7. 2 square is 4, minus minus plus, and 2 into 7 is 14. So the alpha square plus beta square is equal to 18. This is the simple questions, and many more times is asked in the exam. Now this is the last question about the quadratic equation. The product of the Pragati's age is 2 years ago and 3 years hence is 84. Find the present age of the Pragati. In this question, we have to show the present age. We have to find the present age of the Pragati. If we consider the Pragati age is x, x is the present age of the Pragati. Present age of Pragati. We know that the Pragati is 2 years ago and 3 years hence is 84. So the 3 years hence means that the x plus 3, and 2 years ago means that the x minus 2. So x minus 2 into x plus 3, the product is equal to how many? 84. Now solve this equation. So x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 84. So this equation becomes the x square plus x and minus 6 and minus 84. So this is becomes the minus 90 is equal to 0. Now factorize this quadratic equation. We get the x square plus 10x minus 9x minus 90 is equal to 0. So this equation becomes the x plus 10 minus 9 x plus 10 is equal to 0. So the x plus 10 into x minus 9 equal to 0. So the x is equal to minus 10 and x is equal to 9. But the a's never be negative, so we cancel out the x is equal to minus 10. Then we get the x is equal to 9 as the present age of the Pragati. I hope you understand this chapter. In the next video, we will discuss about the third chapter, that is the arithmetic progression. So, thank you.